Wow. What a show. So PlayStation just revealed their new PlayStation 5 yesterday. I didn't make a video then because I wanted to take today and just kind of think about it, focus in on exactly what I wanted to talk about. I'm trying to make this not too long, but I just wanted to talk about everything that I really liked, everything I maybe didn't like so much, and just kind of hash it all out with you guys. I've been waiting for this for so freaking long. Ever since Xbox kind of revealed their hardware, I just really wanted to see what PlayStation did. Honestly, it was so worth the wait. I cannot believe how good it looks, how good the games look, how excited I am for it. My hype level is just like through the roof. I'm just going to go through everything that they did, but number one, have to start with the hardware. I don't know if the people from Xbox were watching this, I'm sure they will, but I can guarantee you they are seriously worried. This thing looks futuristic. It looks like something out of Blade Runner. It looks like a spaceship that's going to sit on your counter and people are going to come into your house and be like, what the heck is that? And you'd be like, that's my freaking PlayStation 5. It looks amazing. The first time I saw it come on the screen, I didn't know what to think, and the more I looked at it, the more I fell in love with it. I do think, though, that the digital version looks significantly better. The disc version has like a little bit on the edge, which obviously fills in the disc, and it just kind of throws off the symmetry of the whole thing. So I don't know whether I'm going to go with the digital version or not, because I do really like the look of it, but I do also really like having the hardware. As you can see, I really like to buy hardware of the games that I love, so it's going to be a toss-up for me. I will say, though, that I'm not sure how big games are going to be on next gen, but unless that thing is like at least 2 or 3 terabytes, people are going to be really struggling to hold all of their favorite games on their console. I mean, I have a PlayStation Pro, and already I'm having to delete things. That is mainly because of Modern Warfare being like 200 and something gigabytes. Why? But next gen games are going to be even bigger and consistently bigger as well. So I think Sony's really going to have to watch what they're doing with that digital version. In terms of games, I'm just going to go down the list of the order they went in and give you my brief opinion on them. I'm not going to go through all of them because I thought that the middle section was actually kind of weak, especially compared to the beginning and end. But I will go over some of the ones in the middle and the whole way through that I did really like and I think that are worth talking about. Number one, obviously, new Spider-Man. I freaking loved the original on the PS4. I thought it was so much fun. I thought web slinging was amazing. So ever since I finished that game, I wanted more of it. So a second game, awesome, totally in. I am kind of skeptical about it not being Peter Parker. I do love Miles Morales, and if you haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse, go check out that movie. It's really awesome. I'm sure that they'll do something awesome with him, but I really hope they do something with Peter Parker in that game as well, because I want to know what happens, but then Miles' story is going to be cool as well. I'm really happy and excited to see that game. Number 2, Gran Turismo. I'm not a Gran Turismo guy. I know a lot of people are. I personally prefer like our more arcadey driving games. So I know a lot of people will be playing this. It looks beautiful. I'm sure it's going to play amazingly. Not really my thing, but it's there. Ratchet & Clank, new Rift Apart. If you haven't played the original Ratchet & Clanks back on like the PS1, PS2 days, then I know this probably doesn't hold as much weight for you guys, but I did. And I also played the sort of the revamp on PS4, which was amazing. So much better than I thought it was going to be. This one, I'm so in for. You guys have to go and watch this trailer. Honestly, if you watch any of the trailers from this show, go and watch the Ratchet & Clank one. I think it does the best job of showing what the new PlayStation 5 is going to do. The fact that you can just switch between planets like that and you're instantly in that world, I don't think a lot of people are appreciating how much power and finesse that requires off a machine. It looks amazing. Cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. Returnal, a new Housemarque game. Really excited about that. I don't know if you guys have ever played Dead Nation, but that was a game from like 2010 that they made. Really awesome, really under the radar. I'm very excited to see what this is going to be like. It doesn't look like the sort of game they've traditionally made, so very into this. Looks beautiful, looks kind of weird. Totally in with that one. Sackboy, not really sure what's going on here. Media Molecule just put out Dreams. It's kind of an awkward one. This kind of looks like a kid's game, maybe fun for parties. It looks like it should be co-op, up to 4 people by the looks of things. I probably won't get it. Looks fine, whatever. Destruction All-Stars, that was one that actually kind of came out of the blue for me. It looks like a multiplayer-centric game. Looks like a cross between Rocket League and Overwatch and just a whole bunch of like cartoony multiplayer games. It looks really fun, actually, just from what I've seen. I would love to play that with my friends. I think that's the sort of thing that we could really get into. Really excited to see what that looks like. Hopefully it scores well and reviews well, so I'll be convinced to go and buy it. Goodbye Volcano High. This was one of those ones in the middle where I was like, I don't really know about this. Looks fine. That trailer did absolutely nothing for me. It showed nothing of the game whatsoever. It was really vague. I was like, okay, I guess I'm into it. I don't know. Oddworld Soulstorm, a new Oddworld game. I really loved the originals back on like PlayStation 1. Played the revamp here on PS4. Really enjoy it. Super fun, kind of breaks your heart kind of game. So I'll probably go and get that one. Who knows? Probably one that I'll maybe get when it kind of drops its price. But it depends if it's a launch game or not. I don't actually know if I saw a date on there, but I'd have to look that up. Ghostwire Tokyo was another one where I was like, the guy who spoke beforehand was talking about how the PS5 has enabled them to sort of really envision their idea of Tokyo onto like a full scale. But when they showed the gameplay, I was kind of like, this looks kind of average. I get that it's probably pre-alpha, but still didn't sell it for me. Doesn't look like my kind of game. Probably won't get it, but who knows? They might change my mind with future trailers and stuff like that. Hitman 3. This was a funny one because it looks exactly the same as it does on PS4. I'm sure that it'll have amazing worlds, be really cool. I love the Hitman games. I love the sort of versatility you can have in them, just infinite number of ways you can achieve your mission. Right at the end, they were like, and here's some gameplay we're going to show you. Just go watch it. It's hilariously not gameplay. Next was 2K21. Now, I love the 2K series. I'm a huge basketball fan. The 2K series has really disappointed me in the last few years. Just please focus on the player, not your wallets. That's all I'm going to say on that. Oh, and also it looks beautiful in the trailer with Zion. Looks amazing. I probably will buy it because I'm a sucker, but that's just my 2 cents. Demon's Souls looks cool. I've never been that kind of guy who enjoys those games, so I think it looks awesome, but I won't buy it. Deathloop by Arcane. Now, this is a game that I probably am the most excited for out of all of these at the moment. Actually, second to Spider-Man, probably. Deathloop looks really awesome. I love Arcane in the games they've put out in the past. This looks really good. I was really into it when they showed a small trailer from it at E3 last year, I think it was.
You're correct, sir.
So, this gameplay has just sold me even more. Cannot wait. Really can't wait for this one. Resident Evil 8 Village. I did not think this was a Resident Evil game when it came up. I honestly thought it was an Outlast game. It's got super heavy religious vibes, kind of culty. Looks like an Outlast game, but is Resident Evil, and I'm super into that. First person again by the looks of things. Can't wait. Loved Resident Evil 7. Really love what they did with Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 Remake, less so, but really into Resident Evil 8. Let's go. Horizon Zero Dawn 2. I don't think they say Horizon 2 anywhere, but there is like a little, it looks like a pause sign in the middle of their branding, which I'm guessing is the 2. It's called Forbidden West. I loved Horizon 1. I've actually just re-downloaded it on my PlayStation to play again. Cannot wait for this game. It's going to be awesome. It looks beautiful. The story is really great. The one thing I think Horizon people don't give enough credit to is its story, because I don't think a lot of people finished it. Now, you have to finish that game to appreciate the story as a whole. If you haven't played Horizon all the way through, but you're thinking of getting Horizon 2, go back and play Horizon 1. I'm going to go and do it even though I've already completed it. It's awesome. Go play it. That was pretty much it. That's everything that I kind of wanted to talk about. I honestly think Xbox are quaking in their boots at this point. They really have to do something ballsy and just throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. They have to do something really big here. The only thing I think they have in their favor is that we already know that Xbox is going to be backwards compatible. We kind of know that about PS5, but they haven't said anything yet. I really wanted them to. I wanted to have a date, and I wanted to know how much it was going to be, and a little bit about backwards compatibility. But we didn't get that. Remains to be seen. I'm sure we're going to be getting news about it in the next month or so. Fingers crossed that it's all good news and that we can play things, hopefully even back to PS1, because that's what Xbox does, and they do it really well. So fingers crossed. Loved this showing. I think Sony has it in the bag. This just blew my expectations out of the water. Can't wait for PS5. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate you guys. See you next time.